So what's going on with? Are you Syrian? Are you from Syria?
Yeah.
So what's going on with Assad? With
This Assad regime is a dictator. He killed around 200,000 Syrian civilians, and he is the one who created ISIS. He created IS. Anyway, but we are sure that he's the one who created IS. Why? Because he wants the US to come and fight in Syria.
So
he wants all of the world to come to Syria. And are you recording?
Yeah, you don't mind it, right?
No need.
Okay. What was that? I mean, you're in a public space. Normally, you go to public space to express your views.
You're right. So
the more people view it, the better for you. I mean, you want to spread your word around. I mean, common sense, right?
That's right.
I'm surprised when people, go to public spaces, protest. You start recording. Are you recording? No, I don't want to be on the camera. I mean, then why are you coming to the place? Like, why are you demonstrating? Okay, but anyway, I'm a little bit confused about what's going on in Syria. In a sense that, in a sense that there are two families. I mean, obviously the Assad Jr. is the son of Assad Sr., who murdered like 20,000 people way back in his time when there were demonstrations.
Not 20, I think 70,000.
Oh, I'm sorry, 70. It's even better, quote unquote.
70,000.
So why didn't it rise before? I mean, what do you think can be done about this regime? Ba'athist, and it's a Ba'athist party, and they belong to Alawites, like the Sunni. I mean, what's the thing about Sunni, Shiite? Why do you Arabs kill other Arabs? I mean, to put it bluntly. See, the spotlight is always on Israel, and that's what I don't understand. Let me just finish real quick.
Are you from?
I'm an American citizen. Came from Russia originally. So why is the spotlight in Israel? I mean, it's bad when the innocent people get killed. I understand. I get it. But when we look about the numbers, Iran-Iraq war, million people killed. Million Muslims killing Muslims.
Let me explain.
Syria.
Look at Europe before 100 years. There is a world war.
I know, it's bad. I know.
How many people?
I know, I agree.
You cannot say that you Arabs kill each other this war.
I know.
Say that.
But it was
bad. We cannot say that Europeans kill each other.
It was bad. Really? I agree with you.
Of course,
I agree. It's horrible.
We cannot say that. So some people have a problem with each other, then they will fight. But what happened in Syria?
Yes.
Innocent people. I was one of them. We protested. Protested against Assad in 2011. Then
you personally?
Me personally, I was there.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. When we go inside the streets, we protest. We are peaceful. It's like that. We just raise our voice and we say, please change the rules. We don't want this dictator regime, and we don't. Then what's happened? The army and the tanks start to follow us in the streets. They shoot us. Around 200,000 until now.
Right.
And the numbers are growing more.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So I don't know. And all of the world don't stop with us. Most of the world is with the regime, still with the regime until now.
So what do you think? Why didn't Obama help you? He said red line. I'm going to help with the Free Syrian Army.
I don't know.
And nothing happened.
Seems that Mr. Obama, he doesn't care about the Syrians.
Do you think that if we had Reagan, he would have cared?
I don't know.
Do you think if we had Bush, he would have cared? But what do you think?
I don't know. No, because Syria doesn't have oil. You know?
Oh, come on.
That's why.
Well, first of all, Syria has oil. And it's
not like Iraq. Iraq, they have.
When we liberated the Iraqi people from the dictatorship of Saddam Hussein, how much oil are we getting? How much oil are we getting from Iraq? Do you know, percentage-wise? Out of 100% pie, how much oil, percentage-wise, Iraq?
I don't know. But
you don't know, but you claim that we went to Iraq for oil. I mean, come on.
I don't claim that.
You just said it. We went there for oil.
Maybe.
No, we didn't.
I'm not sure.
No, we didn't. And imagine if we went to Syria, what do you think would have happened to Syrian people? If, let's say, Bush eliminated Assad, which is just as bad as Saddam Hussein, what do you think would have happened to Syrian people?
Nothing more than what happened now.
Yeah.
So you don't think that the
Nothing
Syrian
more
people
than
would
happened now. If you know what happened now,
Yeah.
That's the worst thing. There's no more worse.
No, he said why Obama doesn't help Syria.
Why Obama doesn't help Syria? It's very simple.
Because Syria doesn't have oil.
No, no.
I don't know.
The orders. Yeah.
Most of the world readers, they want Assad. They want Assad. I don't know why.
Well, that's not exactly the case, essentially, but again, the question is what are you looking at?
Working?
Okay.
Yeah, it is working.
Yeah, no problem.
You're recording now?
Yeah, you want it, right? You want to spread the word around for everybody to see?
Where are you from? What is Express? What do you do?
Nothing. Just have my own YouTube channel. Talk to people like yourself, especially communists. For other people to see and make their own minds, their own decisions.
Yes.
Little discussions. This is what freedom is all about. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. But let me ask you this. We went to Iraq. We liberated Iraqi people from the dictatorship of Saddam Hussein. Now, Iraqi people are free, at least as long as the U.S. troops were over there before Obama. The Iraqi people have freedom, to vote. They elect their own government. They publish their own papers. They're essentially free, or at least much freer, much freer than when they were under Saddam Hussein.
Yes.
So what do you think would have happened
what
to
America
Syria?
done for them? That's good.
So would you welcome Americans to come to Syria and take out Assad?
If they're gonna give us everything, will be freedom. Why not?
Okay. So you would like America to essentially, liberate.
Okay. After all this blood what we have now already, we will go like if America do that, we hope like they're gonna help us, and we finish that problem. We finish all this blood sitting now, and we stop it.
So you would welcome American troops on the Syrian soil, right?
We don't mind.
I'm just asking because a lot of people do.
Yes. No. Okay. Let me tell you. If I tell you no, the blood keep coming. People keep dying. Kids keep dying every day. If America can finish that, but we can say like why America did not do that long time ago.
But why is then people are so much against our involvement in Iraq when we liberated so many people from the dictatorship of Saddam Hussein? So now you're saying that it was bad for Iraq, but it's going to be good for Syria, right?
It's a bad? Who thought it's bad?
A lot of people are saying. So you agree with me that it's good that Bush went to Iraq and liberated so many people.
Absolutely.
You as a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Good. Let me shake your hand.
Yes.
So you see, it's good to hear from the people from that part of the world who can tell the true story. That the fact that Bush went to Iraq meant that millions of people were saved from the dictatorship.
You
correct?
talking about now Iraq. Everyone have a different situation. Everyone have different people. Everyone have different story. So now we're talking about we are here with the Syrian revolution and we are Syrian. Okay. So we are defending the Syrian revolution. What about happened in Iraq and what about what America done or what America done a very big favor for Iraq people.
For Iraqi people.
Exactly, because Iraqi people, if you talk about the north, you're gonna talk about the south. They don't have right before when Saddam.
Right.
Now they are all of them have
free.
a right. Yes.
Exactly.
So without them, they cannot do nothing.
Without the American troops.
Yes.
Okay.
They don't have choice. They try to tell it like you understand me. That's about Iran. Okay, we done about this. Let's talk about Syria. About Syria, nothing happened. Okay, United States say Obama's like Hillary Clinton. All of them they say that Bashar al-Assad have to leave for 4 years.
Right.
And we're still looking at him.
I know.
That sounds good.
I know.
Imagine
when Bush said that the shock and awe, that's what they call this operation, is going to start at 2400. So they gave the ultimatum to Saddam Hussein. He either leaves or he's going to experience the wrath of the United States Army.
Yes.
You can set your watch at 2400 military time. The bombs started falling. That's the difference between George Bush's word and Barack Hussein Obama's word, no?
Okay. We cannot say like, okay, I tell you what. After we cannot say I will defend now. Okay, I'll tell you something. After Obama, he came and said no more war, no more armies going to anywhere, and he get the army from Iraq back home. So that's a good. He get everybody back home. That's very good for the Americans. Okay, number one. Number two. Now Obama say we're not gonna send any armies to any more wars. That's it. We stop doing that. That's what they helped Libya. They did not send anyone.
But did they help Libya? Really?
Yes,
Did they?
Absolutely.
You think so? I mean,
that's what I hear in the news.
but in reality,
I'm sorry, but in reality, I'm working. I'm sorry. You tell me about the reality. I'm not working there inside, so I don't have no idea.
you have no opinion, okay?
Exactly. I go like what I see, what I can read in the news. What they, okay, I have my mind. Is that could be or no? Absolutely. It's like, okay, in the end, let's go to the end. It's happened. Let's go to the end. It's happened. So it's done. So now we're gonna say like, what will happen in Syria? We don't know. We don't know. We would like to help any country in the world help us.
But why don't they? Why don't they?
Why don't they?
Why don't they? I mean, think about it. There's so many other Muslim countries.
We don't know.
But why don't come to help their Muslim brothers? I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with the picture?
Okay.
Saudis are finally, taking action in Yemen, killing Houthis.
And maybe they're gonna take action to Syria.
Why don't they? Why have we been waiting for 4 years?
I don't have
and
idea.
250,000 people murdered.
We're not talking to. We are regular people. We are not people who
are
study.
not
Like
politics. I don't know.
But
we're not politics.
But you can have an opinion. It's like, at least be angry. It's
Everybody
like,
help us. That's our opinion. But our opinion, we would like the opinion. Anyone help us and stop the blood trailing down. That's it.
We need help just to.
But how?
The Syrian children.
Okay, fine. But how can you stop the bloodshed? I mean, what's your opinion? How? What's your solution?
Take out Assad.
Take out Assad.
Solution.
Yeah.
But if you take out Assad, then don't you think that you have this, little poster with ISIS? Wouldn't ISIS?
Assad goes, IS will go.
ISIS will take over, no?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
No.
If Assad goes,
ISIS goes.
ISIS will go leave.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
But aren't they fighting each other? Like ISIS.
No.
ISIS
They don't fight.
Bashar.
IS. Assad never fight IS, and IS never fight Assad.
Never.
No.
Maybe one battle, but they fight only the opposition. The Syrian. They kill the Syrian innocent people.
I got it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Free
What's your
Vladimir.
channel?
Vladimir.
What's the name of your channel on YouTube?
You can find it by looking for former. Just Google former Soviet citizen. Remember?
Former
Soviet citizen. It should take you there. I could give you my first and last name, but you'll forget it. It's easy to remember. Former. Well, there's so many Vladimirs. Former Soviet citizen, and you'll find it.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. See ya. See you. Ma salama.